Hi, how are you doing? In today's video, we will revise operating systems. Operating systems have many types, such as Windows, Mac OS, Android, BlackBerry, and Unix Linux. By the end of today's session, you will be able to explain the meaning of operating system, explain the purpose of operating system, the features and functions of operating systems. Operating systems. You need to know operating systems is a part of system software. So it's kind of software. So what is a software and what is hardware? Hardware, anything in your computer that you can see and touch, such as mouse, keyboard, processor, computer case, printer, projectors, all of those are hardware, something tangible that you can see and you can touch. Okay, and we're saying that operating system is a part of system software. Software is computer programs that you can interact with. It's something you can see and interact with, but you cannot touch. Okay, so software are computer programs that you can interact with on your computers, but you cannot touch. So this is the main difference between hardware and software. Operating system is a part of system software. System software are kind of computer programs that help the computer to run and function. One of them is the operating system. All computers have operating system. They cannot function without one. Did you hear before about any computer can work without Windows? Did you hear before about any mobile that cannot work without Android? Definitely no. The operating system is a program that allows application software to communicate with the hardware. What are application software? Application software are applications that you're using on your computer, on your daily life, such as Microsoft Office Word, Access, PowerPoint, and so on. Operating system is working as a manager that communicate between applications and hardware. Here we have a diagram showing the relation between operating systems, user, application, and hardware. For example, if anyone is typing on a keyboard, okay, and using Microsoft Office Word, operating system will communicate what he's typing with a keyboard, which is a hardware, to the application, and the paragraph or what did he write will be displayed for the user on the application. So operating system here is working as a manager between the application and the hardware. Okay, again, if anyone is using the keyboard and typing on Microsoft Office Word, what did he write will be communicated from the keyboard, which is a hardware, to the application, which is Microsoft Office Word, and will be displayed to the user on the application or on the monitor. Here we have the different types of system software. As we said, system software are kind of applications that allows your computer to work and run, and operating system is one of those system software. As we said before, operating systems is one of the system software. What are system software? System software are operating systems, device drivers, utilities, linkers, and compilers. Operating system Manages computer functions including hardware devices, input and output. Do you remember? Input devices are any device that you use to communicate with your computer, and outputs are devices that you use to output data or display data out of your computer. Okay, also the operating system provides user with a GUI interface or a user interface. Then we're having device drivers, allows hardware devices to run on the computers, including printers, sound graphics, and network cards. Actually, device drivers are a technology that we're not using nowadays. Device drivers are CD or a kind of program that come with a hardware such as a printer, and you're going to plug in your printer in the computer and input the CD drive, the CD into the CD driver, okay, run a kind of program that will connect your printer to your computer, okay. So those are device drivers. Then we're having a compiler. What is a compiler? A compiler is working as a translator between human language and computer language, okay. As you know, computer is using the 0 and 1 language, and we need a translator between our human language and the computer language. Then we're having the linkers. The linkers is working with the compiler. It combines objects file produced by a compiler into a single program, okay. It collect the files will be created by the compiler into a single program. Then we're having utilities, the programs that manage and maintain computer resources and performance by running special tasks such as the antivirus. The most famous type for utilities are antivirus programs. Okay, then we're having the functions of the operating system. As we said before, operating system as a manager for your computer. It provides a user interface so you can interact with the computers. So the interface you're having, the icons, the mouse pointer, even if you're using your mobile, the icons on your mobiles, the scrolling up, scrolling down, the touch screen, all of those features are provided by the operating system. It manages applications that are running on the computer, starting them when the user requests and stopping them when they are no longer needed. So he's working as a manager for your application. It manages files, helping us save our work, organize our files, and find them, and so on. It manages the computer memory, deciding what should be loaded into the memory and what should be removed. So it's a manager for the computer memory. It looks after the computer security. It manages the computer's input and output hardware, such as the printers, the projector. Any hardware plugged in to your computer will be managed by the operating system. Then we're having user interfaces, the system that people use to interact with a computer to give it commands, to see the results of the commands, is known as the interface. The home page of your mobile is a kind of interface. The main icon is a kind of interface. Here we have the desktop of your Windows, the mouse pointer I'm moving now. All of those are interfaces. And we're having main two types of interfaces: the graphical user interface, the GUI, and the command line interface, the CLI. Graphical user interface is an interface built around visual or using graphical things, such as the windows, the icons, the menus, and the pointer. An obvious example for the GUI is Windows. Okay, GUIs are quite easy to use due to the visual features of them. User has a lot of visual clues as to what things to do. Command line interface CLI. Many years ago, when computers were not very powerful and were not having GUI with friendly interface, people used to use the the CLI or the black screen. Actually, black screen is somehow difficult to use. It needs expert to use them. You need to memorize different types of commands to type them and start working with your computer. Okay, thank you for watching.